Hello, this is Nikhil and I'm here to explain about the complexities of the different algorithms by solving the problem. The goal is to find the closest pair of points using brute force and divide and conquer algorithm. Point class. This code defines a class point to represent 2D points. Each point has x and y attributes to store its coordinates. Function to calculate the distance between 2 points. This function calculates the Euclidean distance between 2-point objects. It uses a formula for the distance between 2 points in 2D space. Function to find the closest pair of points using divide and conquer algorithm. This function finds the closest pair of points using the brute force algorithm. It checks all possible pairs of points and selects the pair with the minimum distance. Function to find the closest pair of points using divide and conquer algorithm. This function finds the closest pair of points using divide and conquer algorithm. It is implemented as a recursive function. The divide and conquer function is a nested function within the closed pair of divide and conquer. It takes a list of points as input. If the number of points in the list is 3 or less, it directly calls the closest pair brute force function to find the closest pair among these points using the brute force algorithm. Otherwise, it proceeds with the divide and conquer approach. It calculates the middle x of the list and divides the points into the two halves, the left points and the right points. It recursively calls the divide and conquer, the function of both subsets to find the closest pairs in the left and right halves. It calculates the minimum distance between left and right closest parts between left distance and the right distance. It selects the minimum distance among the left distance and the right distance as a minimum distance and the corresponding closest pair as the output. The, the definition general random points function. This function generates a list of random 2D points where the range is 0 to 10,000. The number of points generated is specified by the n parameter. The script enters the main part if name and is equal to main. It sets n values as a list containing different sizes for the sets of random points, and m represents the number of iterations for each size. For each n value in the n values, the script iterates m times the perform the following steps. It generates a set of n random points using different random points. It measures the time taken to find the closest pair using brute force algorithm. It measures the time taken to find the closest pair using the divide and conquer algorithm and stores the total time in total time divide and conquer. After processing all the n values, the script calculates the average time for the both algorithms by dividing the total times and prints m. After processing the n values, the script changes the average time for both algorithms, brute force and divide and conquer, by dividing the total times by m. It then prints the average runtime for each size set n. This is the code that I have written to find the closest pair of algorithms. And the runtime for and the execution time for this code is 28 minutes and 35 seconds. This is the same code that I have written, and these are the run times that has executed for each cell.